Welcome back to High Five. This video is going to be something that really fucking boosts your mentality, boosts your momentum, and when you get into your sales flow, you're just going to fucking kill it. So I'm happy for you. So if you have not seen any content through Sales Remastered right now, I usually get referred to as a motivational speaker. I haven't been paid to give a motivational speech in my entire life. But you know what I do have? I have a lot of passion. I have a lot of enthusiasm. And why? I'm sitting in the motherfucking office with a fancy green screen. No one's in my house right now, but I'm making content, making a video. How do I get primed up? How the fuck do I get so motivated where I put the shit together, hit record, and then flip into that mindset? It's the same reason why you absorb my content. It's the same reason why you digest and hear and watch and absorb my playlist and my content right before work. It's because it helps you get into that mindset. People have different ways of getting into that momentum or getting into that groove or getting into that rhythm or getting into that mindset. But what it is just attitude. It's an attitude of knowing that you need to do some shit every single day, so might as well fucking do it the best you can. What the fuck is the fallback? What the fuck do you have to lose if you do every single task the very best you can? Is it because you're impatient? Why? Because you're impatient to go home and catch the fucking game? Because you're impatient to go home and watch This Is Us? Is it because you're missing a fucking binge on Netflix? What the fuck is your excuse? So you gotta really think about it. You gotta look around you. You gotta look at your environment and see what the fuck pushes everyone else. Start off with the lowest producer in the motherfucking room. Why I want you to spot who that person is, and I hope it's not you. If it is you, you've come to the right fucking place, because I'm gonna show you how to climb that fucking chart. But I want you to absorb and see who the fucking low producers are on your floor. Do you know why? Because I want you to stay the fuck away from them. Who I want you to surround yourself with are the producers, are the people who just got promoted to a sales manager, the person who's in line to get promoted to a sales manager. Do you know why? Because those are the motherfuckers that are getting acknowledged. Those are also the same people who should be making more money than anyone on the sales floor, because they're about to become a sales manager. Did you know that any sales environment is probably the environment you can get promoted the absolute fastest? But it doesn't mean that you should take a promotion. I've been promoted so many times, and usually it's within the first 12 months of hitting a sales floor. Why? Is because a company will profit more if you, as a top producer, shares with all these other people in the sales department how you fucking produce. In other words, what they're saying is, hey bro, can you teach all these other motherfuckers how to do what you do? I don't want just one of you, I want 100 of you. And that's a fucking clear sign that that person knows what the fuck they're doing. So why wouldn't you surround yourself with that individual? Why wouldn't you want to network with that top producer? Why wouldn't you want to absorb and find out what the fuck they did so you can duplicate the process? Why wouldn't you want to make as much money as the top producer in your fucking sales floor? There are no reasons why not to, so there's a reason why. So find that top producer, latch onto that motherfucker, and study him from afar. It doesn't mean you gotta fucking hop on his shoulders. It doesn't mean that you need to be a groupie. I'm not gonna ask you to go into the office and ask for that fucker his signature and shit. Like, hey bro, can you mentor me? You're one cool dude, and Daniel from Sales Remastered said that I gotta latch on you. I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm talking about how to stay away from the negative influence on your floor. Typically, the negative influence are those who are below average. You'll know who they are because they're the ones complaining about the motherfucking task for that day. You'll know who the top producers are because they exude confidence and show through their attitude that they're gonna dominate that motherfucking day. That they didn't drive all the way to work for no fucking reason, but instead, they're gonna come in and see, how can I be better than the way I was the day before? How can I improve the numbers from the bottom line so I'm not just stuck at a fucking quota? You will be amazed how many people that you find on your sales floor that are just aiming for the fucking quota. Who gets paid for the quota? Nobody. Who barely makes by and gets to keep their job just for hitting quota? That's everybody. So why the fuck are you aiming for the quota when that's just to keep your job? Make your job a fucking empire and blow that quota out the fucking water. That's how.